right, ma'am. So who do I have here with me today?
Stacy.
Nice to meet you, Stacy.
Nice to meet you, Robert.
Secondly, I gotta ask, and this is up to you if you want to answer or not, how old you are, and I gotta ask, what's your current living situation?
Okay, right now I'm 58.
Okay.
And I'm staying with a family member right now, but we're going to be facing homelessness probably in about a month.
I'm sorry to hear that. Would you like to elaborate on the reasons as to why you're going to be facing homelessness?
Because somebody bought the building and they're going to tear them down and make apartments for the college kids.
Oh, I can't stand that.
And basically we have a month to get all our stuff out because she just bought it yesterday.
Yeah, gentrification at its finest.
Yeah, $3 million.
Yeah, that's awful.
But
you know,
so we don't have the money to put down on a home because they ask for so much money, first, last, and all this security and we don't have it. I'm on disability. My daughter works her ass off.
Yeah.
And she still has kids at home. So, and a granddaughter. So that's just turned 2.
About that. Now you mentioned earlier about being from somewhere else. Now 90% of the people or homeless population that I talk to in Arizona, they say that they're not from here. Could you elaborate on where you're from?
Yes, I was born in California. I moved to Arizona when I was 12.
Okay.
Then I moved to Iowa back in 2022, I believe. And I was in Iowa and I filed for disability. And I got the disability, but I also was kicked out of the home I was living in. So I basically knew nobody. Not know where to go. I mean, I didn't know the area. So I had my car and that was the only good thing I had. So, but there was people on the streets that would tell me where to go, where there was designated sleeping areas for us homeless. This was in Iowa now.
Yeah.
This isn't out here. But they really took care of the homelessness out there. Like, I couldn't believe the stuff that they were doing for the homeless. It was nice.
Wow.
But the majority of the people that I talked to that when I was homeless has been kicked out of their homes because of the COVID and they were living in, because I asked the question, if you're homeless, why do you have such a nice RV?
Yeah, really.
You know what I mean?
Some of them got side screen TVs.
Right, but that was their toy back then.
Yeah.
Now they got to live in it, and they have kids, and it was so sad. It was like, thank God I didn't have my kids, because my daughter did, and it's like, I couldn't imagine having kids being on the street. That's just too sad, too bad, too everything, you know? But then I moved back here because I missed my kids and my grandkids and everything. And I've been staying with my daughter, and I'll tell you what, I've met some really nice, cool people that live on the street down here. And it's like everybody talks so bad about the homeless, like they're just drug addicts and they steal and it's like true. It's not true. It isn't, because I experienced it, but I experienced it in a good way because of the fact that Iowa took care of homelessness out there.
Yeah.
Down here in Arizona, there ain't nothing for homelessness. They're getting ticketed, they're getting trespassed, they're going to jail. They just treat them like
dirt.
They're a piece of shit. I mean, I'm sorry.
No, that's true.
And I know a friend of mine that is, and she basically was kicked out of everything, but she went to go eat yesterday at the only place that she knows where they feed the homeless, and she gets arrested because she was trespassing.
Yeah, that's awful.
When she was just there to eat, that's all.
That's awful.
So, yeah, I mean, it's like, why? Why do they have to be so mean?
Yeah, how do you...
We're people too, you know?
Yeah, we are. And at the end of the day, they gotta cut that stuff out, man. I mean, I gotta ask, how do you feel about the rule that they put in about 2.5 months ago, and it's called the renegade rule or whatever, where you can't build a tent or, urban camping. I'm sorry. Thank you.
I feel if it's not in anybody's way or anybody's, like, in a pathway or anybody that, if it's out in the woods like most people do it, on a empty field or whatever, they should leave them alone. because they're not bothering anybody.
I agree.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, the animals go around and doing wherever they want to go. Why can't we?
Yeah.
If we're in a I'm not designated, I'm sorry, because they don't have designated places for them to go. They're only trying to get warm, eat.
Just like the rest of it.
Just like, I mean, and then people, the way they steal their stuff, it's crazy. It really is. So I try to give them as much as I can. Because I'm going to be there one day, and I'm facing it right now.
Wow,
and it scares me to death because I don't have my car. My body is like 80 years old compared to what I used to be, you know?
Yeah,
I can't tag all that.
Back in the day, huh?
Yeah, and I've had 3 neck surgeries, and it's like, it's scaring me big time because there's nothing for us.
I got a question, a personal question. Are you by yourself or do you have a significant other?
No, I'm by myself.
Yeah, and that's always a big thing for me. Now, I like to ask people, what's the difference between being homeless by yourself versus having a significant other? And I've heard all different, a variety of different
Well, being
things.
a girl and being out on the homelessness, you get scared.
There you go.
I get scared because of the fact I can't defend myself right now because of all the surgeries that I've had. So it scares me to death that anybody could do something to me, and I probably could not defend myself. As of back in the day, I would be able to do that, but me tagging along all my belongings and have nowhere to store them because they don't allow them to go anywhere, that scares me right there. But if I was with somebody, I would feel more secure, I guess.
Yeah.
More secure,
and you would too.
Because I'm not street smart at all. I'm not. I've never really had to do it before, but I've been around people that I love her to death. She's a good person, a very good person, and I don't see why anybody.
These streets.
Yes. And I'll tell you what, she would give me the shirt off her back, just like I would give her the shirt off my back. Because just because she's homeless doesn't mean that she's a drug addict or a thief, or because you know what, your best friend is a fucking thief or a drug addict, and you don't even know it. So you can't judge people. Judging somebody
Hey, and even if she
bad.
was that don't make her a bad friend.
Right. I mean, my theory is if somebody does something to me and I see it, I approve. That's all the proof I need. Okay, I don't listen to everybody. If somebody came up to me and say, "Hey, your boyfriend's over there cheated with so and so and so," it goes in one ear and out the other. If I see it, I have all the proof I need, and then I'll do something about it. But as far as people telling me how you are, whoever, until you do something, then I have a problem with you.
Then I have a problem with you.
Right, because that's all the evidence I need. I'm not here saying it. Somebody didn't tell me. So everybody judges homelessness, and it's like one day they're going to be there.
Yeah, I like to tell people that they're literally a burp, a fart, excuse my language,
Yeah.
a bill, a late bill, a drink away from being homeless.
Right. Anybody
and that's the truth.
That is the damn
That
truth.
is the absolute truth.
And it's like the people that have money, they're so snooty, and they judge a lot of people if you ever sat and talked to them.
Yeah.
You shouldn't judge anybody because you don't know the shoes that they're walking in. You've never been there, so don't say nothing about it.
Yep.
They're not all the same people, you know?
I agree.
I mean, there is homelessness that's thieves, and I mean, I call them tweakers. Compared to, that's what I call them.
Yeah.
But that's my version of a bad homelessness person or a bad person, period.
Yeah.
Is because they're the ones that are making it bad for us homelessness people. The people that don't pick up their trash. I mean, that's what's ruining it too. But the police officers in Tempe, like they're too good for a homeless person to be in their city, is beyond me.
Man, I have literally watched on Scottsdale Road, you know where there's Curry, and it breaks between Scottsdale and
Is that where Sunday Goods is?
it's like, yeah.
I just there.
So you know.
Now I know what you're talking about.
What the fuck? Usually comes out like,
So
we're gonna find out who did this.
I've literally seen 30 people at a bus stop, give or take 20, 30.
You had him sitting out front.
blowing on a whistle. I'm not going to say exactly what. Spelling their initials
Really?
He died of a heart
in
attack.
front of an officer. Just drive right by and look like, oh hell no.
Oh no, that shouldn't happen.
But I told you,
Right?
if you're a piece of shit,
But
And,
isn't that
but then they
crazy?
target people.
Yeah.
They target, like a couple homelessness that I've talked to, they target them and they just watch them and they know you and they're going to get you for anything and everything just to get you out of their city.
Yeah.
And I think it's bullshit because one day they're going to be there too. I feel like everybody's going to have to experience homelessness once in their lifetime.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't care if you got millions of dollars, you're going to face it somehow, some way. You're going to be like us.
Some way.
You know, I mean, your money's going to run out somehow if you don't do it the right way or something, you know?
Oh, yeah. Famous celebrities that became homeless.
I always make sure I do something good for somebody every day. I don't want nothing back,
I have
but I don't want karma either.
Yep.
Karma is the son of a bitch, and it works. I believe in it,
I do too.
and it works wonders for me.
Yeah. I mean,
Like karma have it, they'll take care of them. I don't have to do nothing. But it's sad. It's really sad
It
how they
is.
don't help
It
the
is.
homeless. And then, you know, why don't they have places for these people to go? Build a freaking big old home for them.
yeah, you
Get them back up on their feet, you know?
could see all these buildings built over here, and none of them have anybody in them.
Right. Why can't we stay there?
Whoa, isn't that wild or what?
That's bad. That's sad. It's like I could see if the people didn't pick up after themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, well then fine, give them a sanitation or whatever. But majority of the homelessness clean up after themselves
Yeah.
because they don't want to be kicked out of the place where they could go. You know.
Yeah.
And
very true.
Far as all these people that are throwing away blankets and why don't put them in a bag and give them to somebody to give to the homelessness? Because it's freezing out here. I mean, at
It's
times.
freezing,
And
yeah.
then all the animals. I mean, the people that have animals that are facing homelessness. That's sad. It's really super
Really
sad about it.
I don't believe in none of this stuff, and there's no way in the world that I could drive by somebody who's going through a worse situation than me and me not stop and just say hello.
That was me. I always buy me a hamburger or something.
Yeah, like I can't do it. I can't do it. It just I can't.
It's sad.
I feel that you never know. You never know when your card is gonna get pulled next.
Exactly. You never do. But it's what do you call it?
I built the water.
I'm just happy to wake up every morning, you know?
Yeah.
And I go to bed positive. And no matter how much negativity throws at me during the day, I'll go to bed positive and I'll wake up positive. That's all I can do.
So how do you like people like me that come up? You know, I don't offer houses. I don't offer.
You offer
money.
your friendship, you're talking.
That's it,
Talking
yeah,
to you
I offer-
is good for me because
Yeah, I
by
offer-
yourself you don't have anybody to talk to. So you try, I talk to myself a lot. But when I'm around people, I still tend to talk out loud
Yeah.
because I'm so used to being by myself that sometimes I shouldn't say the things that I say. But the people that are my friend, they understand because they've been there. They've been there. They've done that. I got depression. I take medicine. I mean, nobody knows how I feel or what I feel because they've never done that before.
It is.
And when you have depression and stuff and you're on the street, it makes it worse. And these people just think, oh, they're on drugs. That's all they say is they're on drugs.
Yeah.
No, majority of the people aren't on drugs. They're homeless. How can they have money for drugs?
Yeah.
So
very
quit.
true.
I tell my grandson all the time, don't say that.
My best friend.
They aren't.
Yeah.
They're nice people.
They're not sea-dwelling creatures.
Exactly.
They're humans just like everyone else. And at the end of the day, I feel that we've lost empathy. Is a big one, and we have definitely
love.
loved. Yeah,
The love.
is a big one.
Everybody wanted to come to the United
Yeah.
States. We had so much love. It ain't there no more. Everybody's
Compassion.
acting. Yeah. Respect and disrespect is a very big word in my vocabulary.
We've just lost so
Everybody
much
lost
of
it.
And I can't believe, that we've just lost all this. And it seems like our world is going to shit.
And it is. It's
and
sad.
We need to change this.
If we could go back to the 80s, I'd love it.
Oh man, you know,
Man, we love people. We love the food. We used to sleep with the doors unlocked. I mean, and nobody was out to get anybody. And we didn't have that many homelessness people. But they're raising everything. I mean, but your paycheck. So yeah, we're going to experience a lot of homelessness.
Yeah, and my wife's going to kill me again. I say this all the time, and she says, "Stop saying this." But I always say, we didn't go to McDonald's because the food was good. We went to McDonald's because you could feed a family of 4 on $10.
Right. No, not today.
We didn't feed them. We didn't go because you can use a torch and burn their cheese and it won't melt.
Yeah.
No.
We went there
it was because their food, $10 to get you a box of tacos.
Shit. I mean, come on, the loaf of bread is not, it's $4 a loaf of bread, and that's not what the brand name bread. It's like, why? Why? It doesn't cost that much to make bread.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't understand it. I really don't. And I think that's the way they're pushing out all the low-income people and homelessness, is just killing them off, in my eyes. And it's sad, because we're people too, you know?
Yep, we are.
I mean, it's like, and look at all these kids that are out here on...
All right, so where were we?
Talking about, I think,
McDonald's.
McDonald's, yes.
And how, you know, we didn't like McDonald's because it was good. We enjoyed McDonald's
because we could feed a family.
You could feed a family of 4 for $4.
Right. I mean, my dad used to give us kids $5 on Friday. He told us. And it was plenty enough. We could buy dinner plus get a pack of cigarettes, some beer. You can't do that today.
Yeah.
But it's sad because they hike up prices and they hike up everything. I feel like they're trying to get rid of us.
Yeah, they do.
And that's the only way they can do it.
They are. And it's sad.
I mean, everybody forgets about the people that are on the streets. And it's... I don't, because I was already there once. But I had it like a luxury because they took care of the homelessness out there.
Yeah.
Down here, I come out here and it's like I'm scared to death to even hit the streets, and I'm facing it within a month.
That's awful.
And it's so sad because you can't get it's so hard for us to get anything on any credit or anything because they don't want to give it to us because of the fact that we don't make enough money.
Man, I'm so sorry that you're going through
this. It's sad.
This is awful to say the least. I think that something has to be done, and this is why I do these videos, you know.
I'll even volunteer at the places if they let them go to somewhere where they can be safe and be warm. I'll volunteer my time. Yeah. Because they're people too. They're just like any other person that has money, you know? Yeah. But these people that have money, they just act like their shit don't stink. And every homeless person down the street is a thief or drug addict, or they're bad somehow. And they're not. Those are the sweetest people I've ever met in my life, or people on the street.
Yeah, they all got special talents.
Exactly.
That people don't know about, things of that nature.
They watch for me, and that's all I can care about.
Yeah.
I mean...
you know, this has been an amazing, insightful interview. I want to let you know that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I learned a lot doing this. And, you know, I know you got to get back down there. I told you I wouldn't be long. I got one last question for you. And it is what I ask a lot of people. Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
I'm hoping I'm alive still.
Man, that's amazing.
Because being out on the street, you never know.
Oh, isn't that...
You're playing truth or dare with your life every day.
Russian roulette, huh?
Yeah. Because you never know what you're going to run into, or the people, how they feel. Yeah. So it's a scary thought, but in 5 years, I hope I'm in a place where I can start taking care of myself so that I can have a place to nest when I die, you know? Yeah. I'm 58 years old.
Roses and stuff, you know.
And that's all I want to be, is happy for the rest of my life. And it's like this world is stopping everything for us kind of people, you know, and it's sad.
Man.
I mean, it's so sad. If you don't have money, you're shit.
Yeah, you're There's shit on the stick out there. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, and it's like they're so sad to the giving them trespassing tickets. Come on.
Yeah, that's crazy. Especially.
Where do you expect them to go?
Where are they gonna go? And where are these tickets going?
Right. It's crazy how they are trying to get them.
Where do they go?
I have no idea, but you know what? Tempe ain't all that.
Yeah.
And they think it is. I mean, just because the college is there, it doesn't mean nothing. It's just a city, just like Phoenix, just like Glendale, just like Surprise, just like everywhere else. So you can pick a police or the government or whatever can pick a fucking city and we'll go there.
Yep.
Because this place is the worst out of all the cities. If you're homelessness, you're prepared to get fucked with by the cops.
Oh yeah, they're bad.
In and out of jail. Come on, that's crazy. Stupid.
Yep. I literally heard. I asked a cop about Austin, a buddy who does he does a lot of things here for AZ Hugs and feeding and stuff. And I asked this park ranger. I said, "Hey man, so why do you guys mess with Austin so much and AZ Hugs?" And they said, "Well, it's out of my hands."
Oh wow, she's got it.
Damn, all right, okay.
But yes, I hope I experienced or made some kind of change. I hope a change comes soon because they are people too and they need help.
Yep, and there it is there. I want to thank you so much for this interview. It's been amazing. You have, like I said, brought a lot of insight to this beautiful, beautiful interview, and I hope that other people see and understand what I see in this interview. You're an amazing woman.
Thank you.
And I can't wait to see you again. And the next time I do see you, hopefully, you're doing a lot better than you're doing now.
Thank you.
And you haven't became homeless. Hopefully you can figure something out to where you can, can make it. I'm praying for you.
Thank you.
And we'll pray for you in hopes that you do better.
Thank you, Robert.
In the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Have a good one. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Robert. Okay, I'm coming.